Good morning, everyone. I wanted to take a few minutes to just go over the final assignment for this course. And I think I mentioned in my announcement that this is new for us and new for me because prior to COVID-19, we used to send our students out to healthcare organizations and have you interview an individual that has experience implementing an electronic health record. And due to the current situation, we just obviously can't do that. And so Danica Brinda and I came up with this assignment as our final paper for 6502. So um, I won't say it's easier, but I would say that it's less work intensive. So I know that you're probably all feeling very overwhelmed after doing the BCMAR assignment, and so hopefully over the next couple weeks you'll be able to take a few breaths here, and Unit 6 and 7 are a little bit lighter, I would say. And so I hope that you'll all be able to work on this in between those assignments. Okay, so I'll get in here to this. So the project, we want it in Microsoft Word. It should be double space, 12-point font, should not exceed 7 to 9 pages, and that excludes the cover page and the reference page. And then you may use any additional internet searches or references to embellish upon your answers, okay? And of course, we're going to be looking, or sorry, I'm going to be looking for your proper APA formatting, okay? So it has two sections, the assignment. And so first section, part one, um, the first thing that you'll want to do is read the case study that we have identified in the book. It's entitled Hit or Miss. And we have a PDF version of that chapter or the case study in Blackboard for you in the assignment area. And so make sure you read that. And then maybe even as you're reading it, you keep in mind some of the elements such as communication plan, how they're handling change management, training and competence, workflow analysis, strategic goal planning, and then post-implementation support. Because in part one, you're going to select 4 or 5 of these, okay, to evaluate and analyze those processes, okay? So for each of those areas that you select, we want you to identify the issue, explain why it's an issue, what was the impact of that issue on the healthcare facilities, okay? And what was the impact of the identified issue on the consumers, so the patients, right? And then what could have been done differently to manage those identified issues, okay? So maybe share a few action steps that you would take in order to deal with that issue in a more effective manner, okay? One thing that I believe I've been giving quite a bit of feedback on in previous assignments is synthesis. And so when we say synthesizing information and the need to synthesize information, we're talking about incorporating what you're reading from Margaret A. or from Oaks and Waters or from your other research into your writing. And so you might say that in order to address such and such, my recommendation is such and such, okay? Okay, that's a great recommendation, but what's that recommendation based off of? Is it based off of what you read in the Oaks and Waters book? Is it based off of what Margaret A. is saying? I want you to support your recommendations and the information that you're providing with supporting resources or references, okay? And so synthesizing that information right into your work and writing at that level. And so as I said, I've been giving feedback about that as we moved through the course. And so I'm hoping that you'll be able to demonstrate that in your final project, okay? If you have questions about synthesizing information, please let me know and reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. Also, um, know that we have the Writing Center available as well, okay? And so if you get this done in advance and you would like the Writing Center to take a look at it, they're happy to do that and provide you with feedback as well, okay? And so I can post a little bit of information about that as well. in one of my announcements. So then the second part, or part two of the assignment, is really just a reflection on the case study and the value of this course. And so in just a 2 to 3 page reflection paper, we want you to address how would you have managed the implementation of the community-based EHR differently? Okay, again, you can say I would have done this, this, and this because of this, this, and this, right? Because of the information that you've researched. And then how would you use the knowledge that you've gained in this class to manage this type of project? And then what areas of the case study most interested you and why? And what areas of the class are most beneficial to your current career or your future desired career? Okay, so we've also created this checklist here for a successful paper. All right, I'm not going to read that to you. I'm going to let you read that. And I just hope that this little overview has helped a bit. I will, like I said, I will post some information about the Writing Center um, and how you can go about using that if it's something that you're interested in, if synthesizing is something that you have maybe been struggling with. Okay? All right. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I hope this was helpful. All right.